All right, what's going on, guys? Today was a crazy day in the market. Specifically, we gotta talk about it. Tesla stock. I couldn't believe today that it was gapping up to $950 in the pre-market. It opened up there and then it went even higher, all the way up to a high of 1,045, finishing the day just under 1,025 and maintaining that level in the aftermarket as well. And this just came out of nowhere on some Hertz news. And Hertz is like an over-the-counter bankrupt company, or was bankrupt last year or something. So this was like really odd that this was the reason why Tesla went up so much. And even Elon Musk tweeted out. So Ross Gerber was talking about how Tesla got an order for 100,000 cars from Hertz. Huge move in super smart rentals and huge demand. And going green, the rental fleets need replenishment. Which Elon replied, strange that move valuation, as Tesla is very much a production ramp problem, not a demand problem. Which makes sense. There's not a shortage of people that want Teslas. There's a shortage of Teslas to go to the people. The fact that we went up so much on this kind of news is kind of odd, but I mean, we'll take it. But also, not to mention, Elon Musk also tweeted wild times. You see $T and 1, which signifies Tesla right now at a market cap just over $1 trillion for the first time ever. And I want to quickly show the candlesticks for just one quick second over here. See this big gap up over here, guys? So this is where we were last time at these all-time highs back at 900. It crossed that on Friday and then gapped up today and then went up even more. So is Tesla going to just do the same thing it did in 2020 and then keep going up and up and up? Or is it going to pull back, fill the gap, consolidate? We just have to see what happens. But crazy big move from Tesla today. And you see on the RSI, it's really overbought. The second biggest story is Facebook had their earnings after hours. So the shares actually went up as they had an earnings beat, meaning they beat their bottom line. However, they did miss on the top line revenue and on future guidance. However, they did have a buyback, and I bet you that's a big reason why the stock was going up after hours. And you can see that in the after hours over here that we closed at 328.69, and right now we're about 335. Nothing too crazy, only 1%, but we did go as high in the after hours to 343. But again, in the after hours, it's so volatile because the volume is so much lower. I do think the buyback will help this company, at least in the short term, a little bit, with all the bad press that they've been getting. Looking at the results, so earnings were $3.22 versus $3.19 that were expected. Revenue was at $29.01 billion, where it was expected to be $29.57 billion. Daily active users as expected. Monthly active users just a little bit under expected. Average revenue per person also decreasing as well. A big reason of this is because of the Apple advertisement situation, where Mark Zuckerberg said in a past earnings call that it would provide headwinds for the company over the upcoming quarters. But for me, as a long-term investor, that is just short-term thinking. And a few other stocks I want to quickly talk about today. I want to make this video quick and concise. So PayPal was up 2.7%, gapping up to about 254 before selling off a little bit. And coincidentally, we also see Pinterest down 12.71% today. Whereas if we look 5 days ago, this was actually the opposite case, where PayPal was going down and Pinterest was going up. So what made everything go back to normal? PayPal said it's not looking to buy Pinterest right now, and the shares had jumped 6% as a result. Another stock that was up huge today was Coinbase, up 8.21%. It was rocking a $68.67 billion market cap. It's largely volatile. Looking at the last 6 months, it's up and down, up and down, up and down. And right now we're having volatility toward the upside, and that's always a very welcome thing if you're holding shares of that company. Similar to Coinbase is Voyager Digital, and this one today was actually down 2.46%, while crypto is doing really well, and Bitcoin and Ethereum and everything's near their all-time highs. Mara, again, Coinbase, and then Voyager Digital just in the toilet. I don't know what's going on with this one. Often when you look at your stocks, you have to decide, like, are you going to keep holding it? Are you going to sell it off for a loss? Like, what are you going to do, right? You got to keep evaluating, as the stock market is a very dynamic environment, of course, right? And I asked myself, would I be buying Voyager Digital if I didn't own the stock at these prices? And to me, I say yes. So why would I sell the stock if I would be buying it at these prices anyway? So I can't look at my P&L over the last month and a half that's been down, 30%? Psh, I've had worse before, okay? But that's just part of the game. If you're okay with feeling that pain, stomaching it, buying that dip, and being confident in your high conviction stocks, then when the stock does turn around, you'll be happy that you bought it when it was lower. But hey, who knows? Maybe this one's destined to go even lower with crypto going up. So we'll just have to see with that one as well. Taking a look at the next two as well, we have ARK Innovation, and this one has 10% Tesla. As I know, Coinbase is in there, Teladoc. This is their main flagship fund. It was up 3.45% today, up to 121.81, as well as ARKW, which is the next generation internet ETF. This one is very similar. It has Tesla at 10%, as well as Coinbase. They have Bitcoin, Twitter, a bunch of more internet-ish names, if that makes sense. And this one was up 3.34%. The main difference between the two, that ARKW doesn't really have any healthcare other than Teladoc stock, whereas ARKK has more innovative genomic companies. And because I can't help but looking at the candlesticks, seeing if we get any more indication than we had yesterday. On the FANG index, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google, we touched the moving averages and found buying pressure. We have average volumes. Right now, we're still between these two blue lines, let's say, until earnings come out on Tuesday and I think on Thursday when the big tech companies report their earnings. Either way, we'll probably be breaking this channel one way or another. And taking a look at the S&P 500, this one's back at all-time highs, so congratulations, SPY holders, as well as looking at the QQQ. Not quite at all-time highs, but again, looking pretty good after today's close. What's next? Testing these moving averages or breaking this channel and going to the next one? Taking a look at the Dow Jones, also at an all-time high. And let me know in the comments below, do you hold Tesla or are you a Facebook shareholder as well? Let me know. As always, subscribe, like, and I will see you guys in the next video.